Pragmata marks a bold step forward for Capcom, introducing players to a brand new science fiction universe after years of focusing on established franchises. Released in 2026, the game blends cinematic storytelling with innovative gameplay, following an astronaut and an android as they struggle to survive on a lunar station controlled by a rogue AI. From its earliest reveal, Pragmata stood out for its mysterious tone and ambitious scope, signaling Capcom's intent to push creative and technical boundaries while experimenting with fresh ideas in the single-player space. This is another chapter of Behind the Code. With the release of Pragmata on April 17, 2026, Capcom marked a significant milestone in its modern history. As the company's first major original intellectual property in nearly a decade, Pragmata reflects both a bold creative ambition and a disciplined commitment to iterative development. Its journey, from a mysterious teaser in 2020 to a polished, critically acclaimed launch, illustrates how patience and innovation can reshape a project into something far more impactful than originally envisioned. When Pragmata debuted during Sony's June 2020 PlayStation 5 showcase, it was shrouded in ambiguity. Behind the scenes, however, its initial purpose was surprisingly modest. Capcom conceived the project as a training ground for younger developers, aiming to give emerging talent hands-on experience with cutting-edge tools and large-scale production pipelines. Directed by Cho Young-hee and supported by visionary creator Shoji Kawamori, the project quickly evolved beyond its educational roots. Kawamori's involvement, in particular, elevated the game's world-building, infusing it with a distinctive blend of science fiction realism and imaginative design. At its core, Pragmata tells the story of Hugh Williams, an astronaut, and Diana, a highly advanced android, stranded on a lunar research station overtaken by a rogue artificial intelligence known as IDUS. This narrative foundation, equal parts isolation, survival, and companionship, became central to the game's identity. Yet, reaching that final form required overcoming significant development hurdles. Originally slated for release in 2022, Pragmata fell into a cycle of delays that stretched across multiple years. These setbacks, often described as a period of development hell, were not without purpose. Rather than compromising their vision, the team chose to refine it. One of the most transformative changes came with the evolution of the gameplay system. Early concepts featured Hugh accompanied by a simple drone, but this idea gradually matured into a fully realized dual-character mechanic. In the final product, players simultaneously control both Hugh and Diana. Hugh manages movement and combat, while Diana executes real-time hacking to disable enemies and manipulate the environment. This buddy action system became a defining feature, blending strategy and action in a way that distinguishes Pragmata from other titles in the genre. Technically, Pragmata stands as a showcase for Capcom's proprietary RE engine. The game pushes graphical and performance boundaries through innovations such as physics-based hair simulation, most notably seen in Diana's highly detailed, dynamically rendered hair. This advancement proved so effective that it has already been adopted in other Capcom projects. Additionally, the game employs advanced lighting technologies, including ray tracing and path tracing, to create a strikingly realistic depiction of the lunar station's reflective surfaces. On high-end hardware like the PlayStation 5 Pro, Pragmata achieves native 4K resolution at a smooth 60 frames per second, demonstrating a careful balance between visual fidelity and performance. The decision to delay the game in favor of refinement ultimately paid off. Within 48 hours of release, Pragmata sold over 1 million copies and earned an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam. Critics praised its distinctive NASA punk aesthetic and the emotional depth of its central relationship. More importantly, the game proved that Capcom can successfully develop and launch experimental, single-player experiences alongside its established franchises. In the end, Pragmata is more than just a new IP. It is a statement of intent. It shows that innovation, when paired with patience and technical excellence, can yield results that resonate with both critics and players. For Capcom, it represents not just a new frontier in storytelling and gameplay, but a reaffirmation of its ability to evolve in an ever-changing industry. And this is the video for today. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you found the video interesting. But before ending the video, what are your impressions on this game? In my case, I think that Pragmata is some sort of dad simulator game with shooting mechanics, but it's pretty good. I hope to read your comment below. Bye.